Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at Facebook, Apple, and Amazon. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. If you like these videos, go to my website, sign up, it's free, or click down here in the bottom right hand corner and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Traders, if you're looking for a new broker, check out cobratrading.com/promo/StockBookie. You're an active trader, check these guys out. You won't be disappointed. All right, so let's get into Facebook daily chart. We had, what do we have on this one? 21 million on the day, so volume was okay. You can see the volume was coming in a little bit more as we were selling, but overall, still in a bearish pattern. We look at the MAs, the 20, the 50, and the 200. We're back below the 20 and the 50, a little bit bearish, but we're still above the 200. So as long as we're still above there, people still have that bullish mentality. But we had a nice little $3 pullback today. No great shakes, but we're inside this bar, going sideways, trying to hold this area of support right around the 750 retrace and this trend line here that goes up from a channel that this one was pretty much in. I mean, we came in, hit that, came back up, hit that. We can actually let's put a trend line up here too. It was trying to break out, looked like it was. So this was a good channel too. This is what a lot of these stocks are doing, just channeling, get above the 50 and the 20, be okay, make a run for the roses, and then boom, right back down. So down and sideways, remember, a little bit more on the bearish side. We're still inside this bar. Bulls, you got to get above the 20, the 50, and then get above this green line here, or the 185 number. We get above the 185, then we can have a chance of going to the 188.31 and then to this upper line here. That's where the channel once was. If you can get past there, we're going to the all-time high and then $200. That's if it could get through all that without the market breaking down. SPY, IWM, Q start breaking down. Everything's going down, guys. I don't care what stock it is. Even on earnings, if it goes up and the next day it starts selling the markets, that one will be going down too, period. So we got a couple big gaps to fill on the way down, so we'll be watching for that. But the line in the sand was this trend line. We are back below it. It is fighting, though, last 3 days, consolidating sideways. Let's give it until Friday to see where this thing will close on the weekly chart, and then we'll try to figure out where Facebook's going. But at this point, it's looking a little bit weak. We'll see what it gives us in the next couple of days. Again, market sell, this will go lower. Market goes up. And today it was only up 39 bucks, so on the Dow, or 39, and then 7 on the S&P, and then 31 on the Nasdaq. So no great shakes in the market. It's pretty much a flat day the way it's been going. 500 up, 500 down. So watch for this. We'll look at the weekly on the weekly close. Let's go to Apple. Apple, I think, had a meeting today or something, so it was a little bit up. But here we are going back towards this trend line here, which comes across just like Facebook. Boom, boom. They're all the same because they're all been following the markets, guys. These are a little bit weaker. This will follow the cues. This actually had some pretty good choppy, sloppy action. Some guy was saying with the bull flag, and then look what happened to this. So hopefully you guys didn't caught in a bad trade. We did hit some good support. We filled a gap down here. Got the bounce, trying to get back into the channel. Let's see what happens in the next couple of days and the weekly close. Bulls, you're still above the 200 moving average, which is good. Back below here would have been worse, but you got back above it. Now you're going for the 20 and the 50 MA. This 20 is curling down in the price, so we're going to have to see what's happening. Once it hits that 20 MA, this big red sell bar, a lot of bag holders got stuck in here as they were trying to buy the dip on this, and then they flushed them again. So you have a lot of people who are stuck who will become probably sellers at 167, because if you bought this thing right here buying the dip, on this nice little dip, you're stuck in around 166, 170. This thing dipped to 150, guys. Next dip, this one's going even lower, guys. So beware. Let's hope we get the retrace up in here, build up the options. We'll write some calls or short calls up in this area if Apple gets into this upper channel or upper area in the channel that has been going up and down and trying to break out. So right now, neutral, a little bit beat down, still down and sideways. Let's give this one until Friday, see what the weekly close is. Bulls, though, you got to get above the MAs, just like any other chart, get above this channel. Let's say 173 and close. If it closes up there, then we could possibly make a run for the highs again. So we'll have to watch for that. In the meantime, let's see where this thing chops. If it stays down in this area, gets back below the 200 MA, I'd expect lower prices to come. And then we'll look at the weekly as the weekly closes on Friday. Amazon, Amazon's the home of the 30 bucks up, 30 bucks down, 30 bucks up, 30 bucks down. It's incredible what this stock is doing. But look at this thing. So we're making higher lows, channeling. We got it. We got to get above this high right here. 1459.47. The bulls, you got to get above that. You're still above the MAs, which is in a strong stance. This thing can't get above this breakdown bar and this little sell bar on this retrace, then it's just steer stay. It's just going to steer a step lower. I still think 1071 could be the target here if the markets start to sell. For the bulls, as long as it stays above these moving averages and goes sideways, but it needs to start making a run here. And because if it stays in this area and just keeps chopping, this will be setting up for lower prices. So next couple of days, you want to look for the 1460 area of a close above, and then we could go for the all-time high, the 1500, 1520. 1550, 1600, and all that good stuff. But let's see what happens with the overall markets, guys. It's going to be a market trade. SPY and everything goes, just stays buoyant during the day, and 60, 70 million, then most likely these stocks can go up and down. If we start to move down with heavy volume, everything's going down. That's all I can say with these markets, guys. It will be a market trade. Just like today, the markets were buoyant. There's a couple stocks that got beat up, but overall, stocks are trying to make a run off the lows because buy the dip mentality comes in every time we get a little bit of a dip. So, all right, so Amazon's okay. What are you going to do? Just follow this one here. As long as we're above these MAs, we're doing okay. Let's see if we could get outside of this inside bar. But this is a great inside bar pattern setting up for the retrace to the next leg down. And next leg down, I'm telling you, it's going to be here. And if you go to the weekly chart, if the markets keep selling, weekly chart 200 MAs are going to be targets. And look at this. This is at 665. Oh, at least 1049, and then this area here will be big to 935. But if the markets fall apart, here's your big overall targets down in the 700 area. Higher, I don't know, maybe 1600, 1500 again. Retrace to the all-time high, maybe, and then setting up for the next leg down. But again, we'll see, guys. I'm just trading. We covered a lot of shorts in the last week or so, got out of a lot of trades, so we're just looking to add more to the list and just keep trading, guys. That's all we can do. He has some fibs in here too, holding some pretty good areas, but we're going to keep an eye on this in the next couple days. Going into Whipsaw Wednesday tomorrow, guys. Let's see what this market gives us, see if we can move up 500 points. That would live up to his name. Again, though, guys, thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts.